Hello everyone and welcome back to my monthly customs update, even though I don't always do the monthly now, sometimes I forget, but I've been on a pretty good streak. I did it last month or the month before that, where I talk about customs, yay, because I really I don't have a lot of videos planned for October, and so I thought I would go ahead and put this one out a little early, um, but yeah, this has definitely been probably last month was my most productive month figure wise. I think I got about done 2 figures per week, which is something I've not been doing recently. It's been really hard to do that for me, especially with school and stuff. Um, but recently, I have, and that's obviously because of my Ghostbusters showcase. I've been talking about this all the time, but how now that Ghostbusters Afterlife is coming out, I'm making a ton of Ghostbusters figures, and I'm super excited about that. So I've been working super hard on them, and I've already got quite a few done, and I'm hopefully going to get one more done today. But yeah, and I've been posting almost all these on the community tab. I think all but one. And usually I save them. I save some of the ones I like more, but this time I didn't. I've just been having fun posting them and having the quotes and everything. Cause yeah, I love Ghostbusters, and yeah, super excited to show these guys. And the Lego Bros just replied to my comments. Sorry, I was reading that. But yeah, I do have 3 out of 4 of the Ghostbusters. So yeah, I've got 3 Ghostbusters here. So that's awesome. Of course, you got the main man Peter, right here. Bill Murray is looking pretty nice. I'm really proud of this guy. All of them pretty much look the same, and I've been trying to do a lot of like really cool 3D details with these guys. Like they all have like 3D name tags and straps, and like this is actually made out of like an actual wire. They all have these. Because the Ghostbusters kind of just have random, like, technology on them. Like, they all have just a random yellow wire attached to their belt that goes into their leg. It's a little bit creepy. Um, but, yeah, I think that they look really cool, all of them. So, yeah, Peter, of course, is right there. And all their proton packs are basically the same thing. You can't really get it in a good light right there. Um, and then Winston looks super duper cool. Really proud of him. Same proton packs for everybody, but yeah. And then Ray, who was the first one, and a little bit of Ray's coming off, so I guess I will have to update him, and I'll probably update all these figures after I make all 4 of the Ghostbusters, just to make them a little more similar, even though they all look pretty much the same right now, but just in case I have some things that are different. But here's Ray, and I think he's my favorite of the minifigures, mostly because of his ecto goggles. Here again, it's kind of hard to see it. I don't have a good light, but his ecto goggles I'm super duper proud of, and he has the face with the cigarette hanging out. I don't endorse smoking, but that's just in the movie, and it's funny in the movie, so I got that going on, and he looks really, really good. I'm really proud of him. And then, yeah, I've also made some ghosts. I made the first figure I made for the whole showcase was the librarian ghost. She's done, and she is awesome. Really, really proud of her. Super duper cool. And then one of my new favorite figures ever, and some of his paint got scratched up because a lot of stuff. I'll talk about it. But Slimer here, and Slimer, I was actually like didn't know if I was gonna make Slimer since I thought Lego's figure was so good, but now I made this and I'm like, I'm so glad I made this. This is a million times better than Lego Slimer. Here, let me get Lego Slimer just for a little comparison here. Here's my Slimer. And here's the official Lego Slimer. So theirs is transparent, so that's one thing they've got on me. But other than that, I think mine has like a much more iconic shape, and I really like the color. This can actually like glow in the dark, and I made figures that can kind of glow in the dark, but he is like literally bright green in the dark. It's so cool. I can't get it on camera, and I've tried to, but I really can't. And he's even got the whole ghost trap there that he's being sucked into, and he's super cool. I just really proud of the Slimer, and of course ball jointed arms because I love the ball jointed arms as always. And I have one more figure, and I've kind of gone through the figures pretty fast. I guess not too fast. But that's the zombie jogger, or ghost jogger from Ghostbusters 2. So this is my only Ghostbusters 2 figure yet. And he's only in the movie for like 5 seconds. But Ghostbusters 2 doesn't have as many crazy characters. So I'm kind of doing some random ones. There's not going to be as many Ghostbusters 2 figures. Just really him and the Scoleri brothers. and Vigo. Even though I'll get Vigo as well. Everything's over here in my Ghostbusters section. But yeah, Vigo I made last year whenever I thought the movie was going to come out in the summer of last year. Of course, that didn't happen, and so I had already started on the project, and then they canceled it like a week after I started it, so I made him and Egon. That's also why I haven't started on Egon yet, because he's the only Ghostbuster that I had made, and he didn't look very good, so I am going to update him. But this one I made last year, and I'm going to update him quite a bit, but I think he already looks pretty good, Vigo, so yeah. And then also, I was going to make figures for the video game, but I'm starting to like not be sure if I'm going to be able to do that or not, because kind of got a lot of figures to make for this project just between the two movies, even though it's really not that many, but for me it's a lot because I am not the fastest customizer in the world. So yeah, I'm just gonna see if I'm gonna focus on the movies, and then if there's enough time, I'll make at least a couple figures from the video game, because I love the video game. And if I don't make figures from the video game, I'll probably play it for Ghostbusters month. So next month will be Ghostbusters month. So that's awesome. And then one more figure. This one's not done, but it's almost there. It's almost got everything, and that is Gozer the Gozerian. So I've sculpted the hair. Super proud of the hair sculpt, and sculpted all the little bubbles. So I just had to paint it, and yeah, then it'll be done. I think it looks like super cool. I'm really proud of all the bubbles, so I can't wait to paint it. But yeah, that's all the figure updates. I went through them kind of fast, but yeah. So Ghostbusters are pretty much going to be all I do for the rest of the year. And then once the movie comes out, I'll make Ghostbusters Afterlife figures. I don't even know who I'm going to be making from that. It seems like probably, and I mean, I have all these planned out, but I'm not sure about that, because who knows if there's going to be, like, what kind of characters are going to be in it. But, you know, all the kids, and then Paul Rudd, and Muncher, and the little Stay Puffs. But yeah, these guys are all looking pretty cool. I made them like a stand, out of the stand from the Little Ecto one set. But then I figured out it's not big enough, and I'm going to have to make it even bigger when I make my Afterlife figures. So I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to get rid of this. But I don't know. I'm thinking about getting one of those stands that a lot of like Lego YouTubers have been sponsored by them. I wish they would sponsor me so I could get a free one. But there's these super cool like Lego minifigure stands. And if you guys are watching this video and looking for Lego YouTubers, I've never taken a sponsorship, and I don't plan on it, but I will show it in my videos with my custom minifigures. But yeah, so they're all super cool, and I usually have them in my Ghostbusters area over there. So I do have, I got some more Ghostbusters stuff over there now, which is pretty cool. So the figures are like right here, and then I have, of course, the firehouse and the car, and then I found this, like I don't know how, but I guess I had this a long time ago. I like found it in my garage while digging for stuff. So apparently I have a little Slimer. And then also I got the Stay Puft Marshmallows. So somehow I'm going to fill this with something, because I ate them all. But we also have 2 more packs downstairs that we've not eaten. And one of them is the Mini Puffs. So I'll probably keep them, even though I like this one better because it's like the original movie. The new one is going to be pretty cool. And then, of course, garlic powder for the Ghostbusters section. But yeah, I don't really know why I was showing this off, but I am, I guess because I was just coming over here anyways to put Slimer up. But yeah, usually I have some other updates, but not really this month. I haven't really been working on as many videos because I've been working on those figures really hard. And I know that Ghostbusters is probably not going to be the most popular out of my custom reviews, but it's like my favorite movie ever, and so I'm just going to spend a lot of time doing it. Like, I don't know if people are going to like it, like the customs or not, but regardless, I'm going to spend like all my time on these, just because I love the movie, and I've been wanting to do this for years, and I'm just really excited, and each of these makes me just so happy and excited to do, yeah, that's about it. It is October, and this is the October review, so I should talk about, usually I do some Halloween stuff. I don't have, again, I'm working on a lot of Ghostbusters stuff, and I'm going to be working on the Ghostbusters month videos during October and especially around Halloween. So I won't have as many Halloween videos as usual. I do have some really good ideas of a Be Like I'm gonna do, and then also maybe a live stream. But we'll see. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't have much else to talk about. But actually, you know what I'm gonna? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for talking, and I'll see you in some videos. I guess that's the only. Yeah. Okay. I'm done. Before I say I'm done. Bye.